Hey, come on. Come on. Hey. What? Here we go, here we go, here we go now. Hey. Let's chit chat, this is the show now. Come on. Bad black mama's gonna let you know now. Hey. Here we go, here we go, here we go now. Come on. Let's chit chat, let's chit chat, hey. Let's chit chat, sis. Hey, what's up? Let's chit chat, let's chit chat, let's chit chat, sis. Hey.
Hello, ladies.
Hey.
The ladies of Let's Chit Chat Sis. This is our season close. Woo. Woo-hoo. Do you know? Do y'all have an idea? Y'all probably don't pay attention to it. Do you know how many episodes we put out in this season?
No.
Well, 51.
Wow.
Wow. Yay, Genesis.
Very good.
Yay.
Oh, I remember when.
Almost a whole year's worth.
I was going to say, I remember when.
Really? Just this season?
That's the season.
Oh, wow.
I remember when it was 10 for one whole
I
season.
was just saying.
12, Chauncey. Remember? 10 to 12.
And
You
we
know,
was
every
sitting
season
there.
we picked up. Every season we picked up.
I
And
think she's trying to tell us she working hard. She working hard.
Working
no,
hard.
I'm not the only one that work hard. Y'all all
Yeah.
work very, very hard. And you know, it was I'll still Chauncey words. It was definitely a labor of love. This season, you know, we had things come, we had things go, but you know, at the end, this is the core, and we learned a lot. You know what I mean? We went through a lot, you know, but I think the sisterhood was here. We dived into doing lives. You know, it was all in a labor of love, and I can tell you for myself, I'm so excited for season 5. We're going to meet up, you know, and we're going to start to meet up more often because we all live in different places, but we're going to make it happen because we know how important it is to join together and fellowship together and show everybody else, not just our episodes, but how we fellowship together. And this is what women do. You know what I mean? We have our own individual personalities. We bring our own different flavor to the porch, but we fellowship together. And that's what I look forward to for season 5. So without me crying and getting, you know, teary-eyed, because this is really a passion for me that I can say that I can do nothing but thank you guys because you know y'all put in more than what we can say we really got back out of it. But then when you think about it, we did get a lot out of it because we learned a lot from each other, and we are really known on the podcasting platform stage, if you want to say that. And you know, I was just before we started, look, we talked about just things in general because we can do that. And just like what you said, Chauncey, it was the first season was 10 episodes. Look at where we're at now. You know what I mean? So I can do nothing but thank you. And I love all of you. And it's not just some BS just to say I love somebody. I love all of you ladies. From my niecey to Chauncey, who grew up with me, to Natasha, who just taught me how to have this suave. Celeste, she knows we used to climb things together. And Keisha, I used to be her hairdresser. And I feel like I'll never stop being her hairdresser, even though I'll be,
Yes, I need you.
you know, I live in another city, but she's my sister girl too. So we all have a relation together. And again, I want to thank you. So Celeste.
So for me, I guess I've been in all the seasons. Well, yeah,
Yes.
pretty much all of them. And
Yeah.
for me, just seeing us grow is just awesome for me. You know, I try not to attach myself to anything that, like, I don't get back something from it. And so I could truly say I did that. We've been having some wonderful additions. You know, people passed through and blessed us with stuff and then left. So that was awesome. But I most look forward to what's next.
I do too.
Like, what's next? Because every year, I will tell you, Kim, you be doing the damn thing. So every year, we might fuss at first, like, we going live, but we have fun with it. And it's just having, I'm an only child. So this is like having all these sisters without having y'all in my house. So yeah, I'm looking forward to what's next. That's just exciting for me.
Keisha.
Well, season 4. Well, let me tell you, I might not know or have known that we've done 51 episodes. However, what I do know is that we have done great episodes. As I look back, I can just list a few. Who's the cheater? Your words matter. That was manifesting what you say. Mommy relationships and dating and daddy issues. Alter egos is where we had fun. Don't forget the 4th trimester with Dr. Patel. Black women in plastic surgery, ageism. Father's Day is not simply Mother's Day. And that's just a few of the great episodes that we have done. So what I look forward to for season number 5 is that if you think we're hot now, just wait. Next season, we're going to bring it like it's never been brought before.
That's right. That just touches me so much. Okay, I'm with my little fan there because I had a piece of look. I had a piece of a Amazon tower, and I'm trying to breathe under here, but y'all making me. Natasha.
So I made it to, what is this, my second season?
Yes, it is. It is.
Going from being, the guest to being on the porch. I enjoy talking to you women. I was the youngest. I don't think I'm the youngest anymore. But the wisdom, like being able to get that wisdom and having those conversations with you all, I absolutely love. And going into the next season, I am looking forward to really stepping into my authentic self here and not just being the specialist and the expert, but like being my old silly, goofy, hot mess self that I enjoy, and not coming in as the therapist or the coach, but like literally one of the homegirls on the porch. I look forward to that.
I can't wait. That's really, I can't wait. Yeah, because you are.
You are.
Jasmine?
The baby.
The baby.
I'm grown. Every time I'm like, I swear I'm an adult. No, but this was my first season. Well, I went for first it was, CG was on it, and I used to watch it. I used to be in the back watching it and be like, ooh, they so outrageous out there. And then, when she told me to come on, I was like, well, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm not that outrageous. Like, I can't be as outrageous as you want me to be. She's like, just be yourself. So, I mean, it's a lot of, you get the good and the bad. I told Auntie I got a lot of free stuff, so I like this stuff too. I was like, I don't mind free stuff. I can't wait to see if we start incorporating more guests. Like, I want to see more, even though we're the core, I like to bring people in, either it's people we know or even people from the, the Facebook or any of our social medias. Just special guests that we can bring in. I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
That's a good idea, Jasmine. That's a good idea.
That's why we need the young folks, see?
I'm grown. We gotta screen them though.
I'm getting I'm grown shirt.
Chauncey?
What I have loved most about season 4 is the infusion of our young people and what they have brought to the table. Their points of view, their lingo, and giving us words that we don't know. And now I feel like I'm important because now I'm like, oh, never heard of it, but now I know. So being able to kind of share that, have your spirits incorporated with ours, it's really good. It's a reminder of, trying to keep my relationship fresh with my daughters and my children, and being able to stay in contact with them on a different level, right? Because the way that you all bring it to me, it helps me relate to them a little bit better. And, because no matter how old you are, we're still parenting. We're just parenting in a different way. And so you all have helped with that. So I thank you so much for that. And Natasha, although you have been like our on-site therapist, we appreciate you so much because you still bring it from a perspective where you kind of bring us back down to earth and remind us of, how we should approach things and, stuff like that. So I enjoy it. I look forward to more lives, like Jaslyn, I look forward to incorporating other specialists. And I think that maybe looking at our West Coast family and kind of bringing them into the fold so that we can just kind of, just bring the entire part of the country together, because we have a following everywhere. So it's much appreciated.
Absolutely.
And like
We sure
just
do.
him alone, again, it is a labor of love, and all that you do and all that you have on your plate. So it's a lot. It's not easy, and people think that it's easy, but I enjoy sharing us in many different venues. And I think I told you guys, I even presented us on a platform when I was at work. So I used it and showed them. So I know that we got some more followers because I have people at work saying to me, I'm listening to the podcast. I'm listening to the
Yeah.
podcast. So it's pretty exciting. And so I thank you. I thank the people that watch, that listen, and continue to have fun.
And I will be remiss if I forget to say, we must thank my son, Jose.
Jose.
Yay,
Thank
never
you,
get enough
Jose.
credit. And,
Yes.
and our,
And my brother, Tony.
yes.
Yeah.
When I tell you it's a labor of love, because when we hit end, we start moving on the background. You know what I mean? And they never complain. They never complain. This is it's just always, that was a good one, Mom. Did you like it? Like, even when Jose, I'll tell you what he does. When Jose takes care of the ones going on like Spotify and Apple, and it's just the why am I losing words? Not the YouTube not the videos, it's the vocal point of it.
Mhm.
So what Jose has to do is a little bit more tedious, because my brother Tony can see, you know what I mean? He can see
He's
what
all audio.
moved and edited, and that doesn't fit. Jose has to listen and pull things back and listen and move things, and so he never complains. He never complains. So he calls me usually the next day and he'll say, "It's on the drive, Mom. Did you listen to it yet?" And if I tell him, "No, I didn't listen to it, I'm going to listen to it," he'll give me an hour. He'll call me back, "Did you listen to it yet?" But by that point, I didn't listen to it twice, because that's what I do. He said, "Was it really good?" Yes, because he listens for details and things that may be like sounds that shouldn't be there. He pulls them out. So I have to be thankful for
Yes.
him doing these things. You see what I'm saying? I have to be thankful. Season 5, I'm excited about season 5, because I think that everybody's role on the porch is something different, and I think we're going to see more of that in season 5. More of what you specialize in, not to divert it to you, Natasha, but what is Natasha about? You see what I'm saying? What is Chauncey about? What is Jasmine, Keisha, and Celeste, and Kimmy? What are we about? You see what I'm saying? Not that we're going to uncover all of our personal lives, but we're going to start to give them a glimpse into us. You know what I mean? Because people want to know. Because people ask questions about, it might be in the wrong aspect. Look at pretty Jasmine over there. Who her husband? It was CG. You just saw him a couple episodes ago. What you doing? But I'm just joking. But that's what I look forward to in season 5. And again, I think that this is the best team, and we have learned from each other. And I think that we can do nothing but be successful going forward. So again, I thank you. I look forward to season 5, and thank you for a great season 4. Does anybody have any final words?
Keep listening. Keep
I
watching.
You
know.
need to do like Carol Burnett.
Like, share, subscribe.
Together.
Yeah. Topics, we take new topics all the time. We always have our own little topics, but it's good to see, we should have more posts where we ask, like, what do you guys want to, talk about, even your lives, because that's our time to kind of interact.
But we also want to mention that just because this is the end of the season, we still have stuff that's going to be dropping, right?
Constantly.
We're always constantly
We're
dropping.
not
So
taking a
don't,
break. We just letting you know we're taking a
exactly.
physical
And
break.
don't you take a vacation.
Don't you
Keep
take a break,
listening.
because the episodes will
That's
still be
right.
rolling.
Keep
So
listening.
A great time to catch up with ones that you might have missed, and
Mhm.
right.
to subscribe. So a lot of people
Mhm.
subscribe, but then they don't get notified when the new episodes drop. So make sure you update your settings so that you know that every Wednesday that new episode is gonna drop. So
Please, because
Get you a podcast while you're doing stuff in the house. I'm folding and I'm listening to you girls and
driving
cracking
in the
myself.
car,
in there, you know.
you know, sometimes I
cracking
just had that kind of job where I can just listen, you know, that kind of helps me because I don't really interact with people. So I'm usually listening, and most people know how my setup is. That computer's here, my podcast computer, my work computer's here. So I just slide my chair over and I just, you know, if I see something that catch my ear, I slide over, and then I have my phone at the same time. But you know, I'm always listening. You know what I mean? I'm always listening. Like on Sundays, I'll tell you, I really pull up on my drive the episodes that are coming, and I go through every one of them and just listen and pull out, you know. So, you know, it's just my overzealous self to know what we have already recorded, because it's just something different when you record it, then you go back and listen to it, you know.
Mhm.
and you know what I found, that when I'm listening, I get more interruptions. So if I put both my pods in, then whether I'm at work or whether I'm at home, I always get interrupted. So I play the YouTube even when I'm at work. So I have one pod in and I got the video on. I had somebody that walked past my
Ah.
office one day and they're just kind of like, every week you have something up on these ladies up on your screen. And I'm like, yeah, that's my podcast. You the information.
Yeah,
You
that's
should
a
be
good
over here
idea.
looking. Don't you got some work to do?
But see, I can work. I can
I'm
listen
joking.
to the video. You know what I mean? But for some reason, when I just have the audio,
Right.
I keep my
Mhm.
phone keeps ringing
The
constantly.
phone ringing, text
I-
message coming through. Yeah.
But if I have it, so when I work from home, then I put it up. I cast it to the television, so then
I
it's
put mine on the
when
TV
I'm
too.
working.
At
So,
least you ain't listening to it and going like, "Oh God, did I say that?"
oh yeah, yes, I do.
You
I
know
was like,
what?
"Oh
That
Lord."
hygiene Olympics episode, I had to call my dad, like, wait a minute, skip that one, Dad. You know, because I heard it and I was like, what was wrong with us that day? We were. But we laughed so much that day. I re-listened that episode today and I was cracking up. I'm like, I cannot believe any of us on that
Yeah,
episode.
so my boss at work, my new boss at work said, "What's the name of that podcast?" I was like, "I'll give it to you later."
Paperwork, and then we'll talk about it all over.
Well,
Let
you
me
know,
tell you which
where
one.
Keith sits at in the house, it's in our room, like in this corner where he works out at, and he listens like the next day after it comes out. Then I can hear him laughing. He'd be like, "Yo, did you just say that?" I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Girl," he said, "You off the chain." He'll say something, somebody else said, "That one is off the chain." But you know, it's just I could tell you that people I know really enjoy it, and
Mhm.
they have seen the growth. They have
Yeah.
seen the growth,
I think
and
so.
that's really important. So really pat yourself on the back, because um, you know, we're going to constantly be working and perfecting, because this is a craft. You know what I mean? We're going to keep perfecting it, but I can say that we do a really good job. We
Yeah.
really do.
So proud of
So,
us. Mhm.
on that note, see you ladies in season 5.
Yes.
Have a wonderful week on purpose and the remainder of your summer. We'll be back in September for season 5. Take care and have love for all of you, and good night.
Good night.